Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna read. I'm gonna recode the 7 habits of highly effective people. So I'm in part 2, which the habit 2, and I'm in the section called designed or default. So I'm gonna read this and record this. Hopefully, keep for myself. If I lose the book or it's still on YouTube somewhere, so I can listen to it again. So let's get started. By the way, I'm from Cambodia, so I'm learning English is my second language. So it's it will be hard for you to understand what my reading may be. Perhaps some of the words I'm struggling with, so I'm trying my best to read it clear. So if you want to know, please forgive me if any mistakes or words that if it doesn't reach you. So apologize in advance. So let's get started. It's a principle that all things are created twice, but not all first creation by conscious design. In our personal lives, we if we do not develop our own self-awareness and become responsible for first creations, we empower other people and circumstances outside our own circle of influence to shape much of our life and default. We reactively leave the scripts and handed to us by family, associates, others people agendas. The pressures of circumstances, scripts from our early years, from our training, our conditioning. The scripts come from people, not principles, and they race out of our deep vulnerabilities, our deep dependencies, and on others, and our need for acceptance and love, for belonging, for a sense of importance and worth, for a feeling that we matter. Whether we are aware of it or not, whether we are in control of it or not, there is a first creation to every part of our life. We are either the second creation of our own proactive design, we are the second creation of other people's agendas, of circumstances, or the past habits. The unique human capacities of self-awareness, imaginations, and conscience enable us to examine first creations and make it possible for us to take change of our own first creation, to write our own script. Put another way, habit 1 says, you are the creation. Habit 2 is the first creation. So leadership and management, the 2 creations. Habit 2 is based on principles of personal leadership, which means that leadership is the first creation. Leadership is not management. Management is the second creation, which we will discuss in the chapter on habit 3. but leadership has to come first. Management is a bottom line focus. How can I best accomplish certain things? Leadership deals with the top line. What are the things I want to accomplish? In the words of both Peter Drucker and Warren Bennis, management is doing things right. Leadership is doing the right things. Management is efficiency in climbing the ladders of success. Leadership determines whether the ladder is leading against the right wall. You can quickly grasp the important difference between the two if you envision a group of producers cutting their way through the jungle with machetes and machetes. They are the producers, the problem solvers. They are cutting through the undergrowth, clearing it out. The managers are behind them, sharpening their machetes behind them and sharpening their machetes, writing policy and procedure manuals, holding muscle development programs, bringing in improved technologies and setting up working schedules and compensations programs for machetes welders. The latter is the one who climbs the tallest tree. So is the entire situation and yells, wrong jungle. But now do the busy, efficient producers and managers often respond? Shut up. We are making progress. As individuals, groups and businesses, we are often so busy cutting through the undergrowth. We don't even realize we're in the wrong jungle. And the rapidly changing environments in which we live make effective leadership more critical than it has ever been in every aspect of independent and inter-independent life. We are more in need of a vision or destination and a compass, a set of principles or directions, and less in need in a roadmap. We often don't know what the terrain no we often don't know what the routine ahead will be like or what we will need to go through it. Much will depend on our judgments at the time, but an inner compass will always give us direction. Effectiveness, often even survival, does not depend solely on how much effort we expend, but on whether or not the effort we expend is in the right jungle. In the metamorphosis taking place in most every industry and profession demands leadership first and management second. In business, the market is changing so rapidly that many products and services are successfully met consumer tests and needs a few years to go are obsolete today. Proactive, powerful leadership must consistently monitor environmental change, particularly customer buying habits and motives, and provide the force necessary to organize resources in the right direction. Such such changes as deregulation of the airline industry, skyrocketing cost of healthcare, and the greater quality and quantity of import impact imported cars impact the environment in significant ways. If industries do not monitor the environment, including their own work teams, and exercise the creative leadership to keep headed in the right direction, no amount of management expertise can keep them from falling. Efficient management without effective leadership is, as one individual has phrased it, like straighten deck chairs on the Titanic. No management success can compensate for failure in leadership. But leadership is hard because we are often caught in a management paradigm. At the final sessions of a year-long executive development program, in Seattle, the president of an oil company came up to me and said, "Stephen, when you pointed out the difference between leadership and management in the second month, I looked at my role as president of this company and realized that I had never been into leadership. I was deep into management, buried by pressing, challenging, challenge, pressing challenges and the details of day-to-day logistics. So I decided to withdraw from management. I could get another people to do that. I want to really lead my organization. It was hard. I went through withdrawal pains because I stopped dealing with a lot of the pressings, urgent matters that were right in front of me and which give me a sense of immediate accomplishment. I didn't receive much satisfaction as I started wrestling with the direction issues. the culture building success, the culture building issues, the deep the deep analysis of problems, the seizing of new opportunities. Others also went through withdrawal pain from their working style comfort zones. They missed an easy accessibility I had given them before. They still wanted me to be available to them, to respond, to help solve their problems on a day-to-day basis. But I persisted. I was absolutely convinced that I needed to provide leadership. And I did. Today, our whole business is different. We are more in line with our environment. We have doubled our revenues and quadrupled our profits. I'm into leadership. I'm convinced that too often parents are also trapped in the management's paradigm, thinking of control, efficiency, and rules instead of direction, purpose, and family feelings. And leadership is even more lacking in our personal lives. We are into managing with efficiency, setting and achieving goals before we even clarified our values. Right, that's it from now, and the next part will be re-scripting, becoming your own first creator. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to share comments, or maybe write down the words that you don't understand below, so I can explain to you in the comments below. From now, thank you so much. See you later.